So in this video, we're going to review common factoring. This was the last lesson that we did before March break. So when I expand, I'm multiplying the number in this, well, when I expand in this example, I'm multiplying the term in front of the bracket by all the terms inside the bracket. So very quickly, when I do that, I get 6x cubed, because of the divisible 1 there, plus 2x squared minus 2x. So again, this process is called expanding. Now, if I was to work in the other direction and take a sum or difference of terms and express it as a product, so I'm going in this direction this time, this is called factoring. And there are a few different types of factoring methods that we're going to cover. But again, in this video, I'm going to review common factoring. So once again, when we go in this direction, we are expanding, we're multiplying. And when we take a sum or difference of terms and express it as a product, we are factoring. Okay, so let's start with an example. Let's say I have 12x squared y minus 18 x to, well, maybe it's just an x, y cubed minus 6x squared y to the fourth. When we common factor, we ask ourselves, what's the largest number that goes into 12x squared y, the 18xy cubed, and the 6x squared y to the fourth? When I say number, I'm talking about a term, so sometimes that number just has a number part, a regular number part, an integer, and sometimes it's just a variable, and then sometimes it's a term with a number part and a variable part. So let's take a look. The largest number that goes into 12x squared y, 18xy cubed, and 6x squared y to the fourth would be 6. X, y. Now, to figure out what goes in the brackets, what I do is I can divide each of these terms by the 6xy. This is one method to common factor. So 12x squared y divided by 6x squared y gives me 2. I'm dividing x squared by x. I'm now subtracting the exponent, so I have an x to the 1. I don't have to write the 1. And y divided by y, it cancels out. It becomes a 1. So that's just a 2x. Negative 18xy cubed divided by 6xy. Well, this time those x's are going to cancel out. 18 divided by 6 is 3. I'm going to think of this as negative 18 divided by 6 though, so I get a negative 3. Y cubed divided by y is y squared. And then over here, the 6's cancel out, they become a 1. X squared divided by x is x, and y to the fourth divided by y would be y cubed. Sorry, I'm missing my negative in front there. Y cubed. So when I common factor, I get 6xy times, in brackets, 2x minus 3y squared minus xy cubed. I can always check by expanding. So when I multiply 6xy times 2x, I get 12x squared y. And then when I multiply the 6xy times the negative 3y squared, you get negative 18xy cubed. And then when I multiply 6xy times that last term, I get a negative 6x squared y to the fourth. So I know that I factored correctly.